What's going on, YouTube? I'm in my car. Check it out. I'm recording this, or actually live streaming it with my MacBook. I was putting some music on a drive in my car, and yeah. So I'm out here recording. Let me know how the audio is. Let me see. Let me test it out real quick on my Moto E5 Plus. Okay, so audio is good. Let me see. I'm gonna share this real quick to Facebook. Not that anybody on Facebook watches, but yeah. Okay, so um, 24 hours later, uh, Moto Z3, Moto Z3. Oh my gosh, Moto E5 Plus in the building. We got some people joining. I just got something from Amazon. I just got back from Amazon. Actually, I just picked this up. So I got a package from Amazon real quick. What's up, Wesley Jr. in the building? Share the stream out for me if you can. 24 hours later with the Moto E5 Plus. Let me see. We're gonna start off here in a second, but here is a package that I got from Amazon Prime. I'm gonna wait for some more people to join. Let me see. I got my microphone hooked up. I'm in my car, AC going. So if you hear some kind of humming sound in the background, that is my AC going. All right, so here this is going to be straight up 24 hours with once again the Moto E5 Plus. Setting this phone up when I first got it, it took almost 40 minutes, maybe almost 40 minutes to set up. Not sure how many. I think I had like 90 or no 76 apps or something like that I had, and some of them I didn't install, but it took a long time. What's up, Sean? It took a long time for all my apps to download and install on here. I mean, it took at least 40 minutes, and then that's including at least 40 minutes, and that's including update. I got an update as soon as I got the device, which brought me up to it's still Android Oreo 8.0, and I'm still on. Let me see what security patch I'm on. I'm on June 1st security patch level. So June 1st, it's probably gonna look backwards on there, but June 1st security patch. Still on Android 8.0. And okay, so after that, the update after I got all my apps installed, sorry, I went ahead and charged it to 100%. And that's after, well, while my apps were actually downloading and installing, I did a fresh, I didn't do a backup. I did a start fresh, and I went ahead and picked my apps individually from the Play Store and installed them. Hey Tony, so why did you not like the G6 Play? I didn't have the G6 Play. I had the G6. So I went ahead and downloaded and installed the apps that I was going to use, and I had it charging. So it charged up pretty quick. I got it. I think out of the box it was like maybe 60% or something like that. So it was downloading and installing all my apps, and it was charging. Once I got it to 100%, I went ahead and I logged into all my individual apps like Facebook, and entered my account information, Instagram. I went one by one. I like doing it fresh. That way I don't have any issues from a backup. So sometimes if you get a new phone, it'll ask to back up from a certain particular device you had previously. I don't do that. I kind of like redoing it fresh and setting everything up. Big House Productions, what's going on? So I went ahead and installed all my apps. Like I said, I keep repeating myself, but while I did all that, it was 100%. I unplugged it and I logged into all my accounts individually. Let me see what else. I did my banking information. Doesn't have NFC. I don't think it has NFC. I haven't even messed with it. Like I said, only 24 hours with it. I did set up my face unlock, so it does have face unlock. Let me see if it'll work. So if you push the button and it sees me, you'll see the little unlock thing right there. So it's unlocked right now. So it does work pretty good. I wish it would just look at me and unlock, but I haven't figured that out yet. I played with the radio FM radio app yesterday. I made a video on that. Kind of recorded some music on there. I like that. I thought that was pretty cool. That I can actually listen to brand new music or even old music and just record, hit the record button, and it would save it to my device, and it would just record right off the radio. It wouldn't be no ambient noise or anything. It would just straight from the radio. So that was cool. Um, I got everything set up. I just used my Google Maps. So I used my Google Maps to take me to pick this up. This is from Amazon Prime, and we have one of those stores downtown. So Amazon Cleveland is where I went to pick up this package. It's pretty cool. If you haven't been to the Amazon pickup, or what are they calling it? Amazon. It just says ship to Amazon, and then this one's in Cleveland, 2020 Euclid Avenue. It's basically a pickup drop off location for Amazon. So you go there if you haven't used that, or if you haven't been to one of those places yet. You get you order it on Amazon and you have it shipped to that location, and then once it's ready to be picked up, you get an email. Email tells you it's ready to be picked up, and then once you get to this, you drive down. Once you get in front of the place or the location, you tap pick up now, and it gives you a code. Code only lasts about 10-15 minutes. So once it gives you the code, you go ahead and go in there, and then it'll tell you what locker it's in. I think there's like 4 locker locations, and it'll say 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then it'll give you the code. And then inside there's like a little bar scanner right underneath, and you just scan your phone, and then the locker just opens up, and then you reach in there and get your package. And that's how I got this. Real convenient, man. Especially if you have Amazon Prime, you just go down there. Once you're notified that it's ready, you pick it up yourself, man. It saves a whole bunch of time instead of wasting time waiting for the mailman. So what's up, Big House Productions, TGTG, T Hoops, Tech and More reviews in the building. What's going on, G1, Juan Carlos, Manny Bug 90, what's going on? Yeah. So far, one of the things that I noticed was, let me see. It took a long time for my apps to download and install that one. Let's get that one out the way. It took a little while. And then I got an update, and the update told me on the phone that it was going to be like a 30-minute update. And basically, I don't know what it was. I think I might have screenshot it. Let me see if I have it here. The update that I took. Let me see. Let me see if I have it. Let me check. Damn, I don't think. Let me see if I screenshot it. Device folders. Screenshot. Okay, so I did screenshot it. Okay, here's the update that I got. Once I opened it, once I started setting my phone up, it told me I had an update real quick, and this update took about it says right there, install time 30 minutes. So was about right. It took about 30 minutes for this to install. So it was a slow process. And I don't know, it was basically a security update to June. So it was in April, so it took me to June. Anyways, um, phone tech at work, what's up, Alan? Robert Allen, what's going on? So the update took a long time. Installation of the apps took a long time. But other than that, it's been good. I used the GPS to go pick up my package. And the GPS is on point, so I could tell you that right now. The GPS works real good. Battery life, um, we'll see on the battery life. Yesterday was one of those days where you can't really count the battery life because you were actually downloading and installing apps, and I also had a update for the phone itself. So that the first day I won't even count as an update, as a battery day. I'll probably do it like on the third day. Even the second day, the phone takes its time to settle and get used to the apps that you're currently running all the time. So, but yeah, the launcher's A1. I like the launcher. It's using Google launcher, which is Boss. So that's one thing that I like. Swipe over, boom, micro USB on the bottom. Not a huge deal. Phone battery is a beast. So I used it. Matter of fact, to transfer some photos and videos that I took yesterday while I was on my bike ride. I took this on my. This is my main phone right now. Right now, there's no other phones with SIM cards. This is my main one, so I'm going to use this one every day. Um, and I'm going to come back and let you guys know my opinions. Is there lag on this phone? I get that question asked a lot. Um, there's lag, man, but I want to know the lag that I encountered was installing and downloading my apps. So I don't know if that really counts. Some people say that's the way all phones act. But other than that, look, check it out. Uh, look how smooth it is. It's pretty smooth. Look, no issues. I open my app drawer, swipe up. It's pretty smooth, man. I'm actually like the first day, since it's actually processing all your information and all your apps and all that stuff are running in the background. It was kind of hectic, so I did see some lag here and there. But day two, right now, like 24 hours later, it's smooth, man. Smooth, smooth, smooth. I don't use a lot of widgets, so maybe if you use a lot of widgets, maybe I don't use a lot of widgets. I look, you can see right there. I only have one widget, and that's the only one I use. There's nothing over here. And then just Google Now cards, which that's like the main thing I use all the time. So launcher doesn't have Google Now cards. I'm probably not using it. So I like this launcher. I really do. Shout out to Han Solo 1911, Reynaldo Gonzalez was good. Um, T Hoops Tech and More Reviews is supposed to be getting his sometime soon, so you guys can hit up his channel. He can give you his thoughts on it. My experience with it so far, 24 hours in, is good, man. I mean, I had it on my bike yesterday. I had one issue with it, which I think well, I know I posted a video on it. Was this is exactly how it went down. I took the phone with me. I got a bike mount. If you guys see my videos, you guys probably recognize my bike mount. And I had it on there. I was playing some music. Let me see what I was doing. I was playing some music while I was riding, and I took some videos in between, and I also took a bunch of photos that I made a video on. It's a camera. It's the camera. It's the Moto E5 Plus camera samples. That's the title of the video that I put, and you can see the photos that I took, and also the video that I took. So stabilization is one thing that I noticed on the front-facing camera is actually pretty good. I don't know. I don't even know if it has stabilization on it, but it's pretty stable. When you're in landscape and you're recording, it's pretty stable. I like that. The rear camera, I noticed a little bit of jittering, jitter when I was taking video. And I was riding my bike. I was holding it with my hand, and I could see it was a little bit shaky, but the video quality looks pretty good. The best part is the camera, like the still shots. If you're just gonna take still shots, it does real good so far. I've been using it for, like I said, only 24 hours. What's up, Mighty Toast in the building? The display 720p. I don't have an issue with it. I think it looks good. I think I could deal with this display right now, even though it's 720p. Not a deal. YouTube videos look good on it. I'll play one real quick. Let me see if I could play something that took or something. Let me see. Let me see what I got here. I could play just real quick for you guys.
Hey, we're Root.
Okay.
50% off your car insurance rates. Download the app and take Root for a ride today.
So check it out. I'll show you.
Off my bike, I was riding, but it does pretty damn good, man. What do you guys think? I think the cameras are real nice. The rear camera actually is real nice. I'm gonna switch it to the front-facing camera right now. Front-facing is 8 megapixels. Like I said, I didn't.
The video, man, it looks good.
And sorry, there's a train and.
So I took it yesterday, like I said, took some videos, and I like it, man. I really like it for $200 or 225, whatever they're selling it on Temu. I think it's a good phone. If you could pick it up for even less, it's even better. I love this color though. I like the blue. It's a standout phone. It kind of resembles the HTC U11, that little blue and back. It's not glass, I don't think. I think it's plastic. I watched a video, one of Donovan's video, and he says it's plastic. Kind of feels like kind of feels and sounds like plastic. As far as the frame of the phone, that also feels like plastic. So it's probably all plastic. But I haven't gotten a scratch on it on the back yet. I haven't been using any kind of cases with it yet. Don't even have a screen protector yet. Matter of fact, this is what that is, a screen protector. So I picked up this today. I ordered it yesterday. Amazon Prime is balls. I ordered it yesterday, picked it up today. I'm happy with it. Let me see. I'm going to show you guys what I got real quick. This is the Omoten tempered glass screen protector. $8, I think. $8 or seven something, and it comes with 3. These screen protectors are pretty good. I've been using these a lot. I always keep getting the same company, so stay tuned for the video on that. So it should be a simple installation since there's no buttons or nothing. All your cutouts are at the top, so very easy to install. So this is once again what I got. There's a website. I'll have the link in the description below if you want to get. These are my favorite tempered glass screen protectors. They kind of don't go all the way to the edge on some phones. Like they'll go like they leave some room for the case, so the case doesn't push it up. So they leave a little space, a little gap all the way around. But you'll see when I make the video. But hey Tony, what's my okay? It says I would be kind of nervous about the screen flickering out. Hopefully it's good. Okay, so the screen flickering out, I think I might have touched on that a little bit. It did it. Like after I rode my bike, took all my pictures, and uh, took photos and took all my pictures, and then I think that's all I did. Oh, I was talking to I Tech You Out guy on Twitter. We was going back and forth on Twitter. I was telling him about the FM radio, and I did something, and I looked at my phone, and I had all these lines coming down, all these lines coming down. I was like, I thought it was something that I touched, and then I kept looking at it, and it was Twitter in the background, and then I ran inside to grab my OnePlus to come out and capture it, and I only got a little bit of it, but it happened. Hasn't happened again, so I don't know what that was. Should I worry about that? I don't know. Hasn't happened again. Haven't um, restarted the phone or nothing. It just went away. It just dimmed out and then came right back. I don't know what it was. So it hasn't done it again. I don't know if I'm worried about it. If I am, I still got like 15 days. I can return it. If I have an issue, I can exchange it. I really like the phone though. I wish I had NFC because I started to use NFC. Well, at these different locations where I was going, NFC, they just put these machines in. So now Android or GPay works there, and I was using that on my OnePlus. So this doesn't have it NFC that I'm aware of, unless I mean I went in here and I looked to see if it had NFC under network or connected devices, and I didn't see any of it. So I don't see it. So probably doesn't have NFC. Not a huge deal, but I can deal with it. And let me see. My best phone, Reynaldo Gonzalez says, "What's my best phone of 2018?" I'm gonna say there's a bunch of them. I swap them out like too fast. If you watch me on my YouTube channel, man, I go through them pretty quick because I want to test them all out. I don't want to leave any out. I'm gonna say that I like the Z. Okay, I'm gonna say I like the OnePlus 6, the OnePlus 6, the S9 Plus is on that list. No particular order. I just like the phones. The Moto Z3 Play is definitely on the list. The G5, Moto G5 is on the list too. This one could be on the list. It's a little too soon to tell. But let me see what else. Um, the LG G7 Thin Q was on the list until I had an issue with the screen bleed. But I got my new one coming in Monday. So Monday it could go right back on the list permanently. Um, but yeah, I really did like the LG G7 Thin Q, and hopefully when it comes back Monday, or when I get the new one Monday, the one I'm getting is unlocked. So the cool thing about that one is they got a pretty good deal. I picked it up at B&H online, and it was it's actually right now you can still pick it up for $629. You get a tempered glass, a free tempered glass screen protector, and it's unlocked to all 4 major carriers and even Project Fi. So I'm going to be using Project Fi again with that one. So I'm going to keep this one as my main phone. I'm going to rock with this one all month. So this one's going to be on my main line, and then my Project Fi is going to be on my LG G7 Thin Q, and the OnePlus 6 is going to take a vacation, and the Moto Z3 Play is going to take a vacation. I think I did enough videos on that so they can take a rest. But yeah, let me read some of these questions. The Oppo Find X is on my radar. The Oppo Find X is way off my radar. It's not even on my radar. No way. That's like a first generation phone. Doesn't even have, I believe it doesn't have US the US bands to work properly on T-Mobile or anything like that. So I'm not touching on that. It's a pretty good phone, but I'll wait. I'll let other reviewers do that one. And Smart Decision says, Buen dia, Mr. B. That one is going back, right? Because it better to sell later. Good model, than the screen messed up. On the screen, it was a glitch. So I don't think the screen's messed up. I mean, phones do that every now and then. It hasn't done it again. It's never been dropped or anything. So I don't know what it was. It could have been maybe I actually closed out of Twitter and it was like a delayed effect. I don't know what it was. It hasn't happened again. Like I've been on it since yesterday trying for it to come back. I'm about to go for another bike ride and do the same thing I did yesterday. See if I get that same thing. If I get it again, it's definitely gonna get replaced. But I tried, man. So far, I downloaded some music on here. I went ahead and took more photos. I did live streams. You can see if you check out the channel. I did a couple live streams. I never got the same effect again. So, what is up, Pretty Girl 44? She says, "Hi, I have the ZTE Max Pro. The red notification on text messages won't come on. This phone, how do I fix it? I've tried everything. Did you do a factory restore? Normally, if you do a factory restore, it'll probably fix that problem 100% of the time." Reynaldo Gonzalez says, "If you want to see a review on the Oppo Find, go watch Flossie Carter's." I don't think that was a review. That was more like an unboxing. Yeah, the phone is too expensive, man. For a first generation phone, that's a working mechanism that goes up and down. Only time will tell how long that will last, how long that will work. So I don't know, for what I do, my type of line of work, I work with a lot of machines, there's a lot of dust. Um, I don't think it would work for me. Anything mechanical going up and down all day, like pull it out of my pocket going, and plus the lint in your pocket, and I don't know, it wouldn't do good with me. I think I damaged that phone within a week. So $1,000, no, I'll pass on that one. I'm cool. Smart Decision says, but for 200, it is really better than the E4 Plus, other than face unlock and glass plastic looking body. I like the phone. I like the phone. I like the way it feels. I like the heft. It's a heavy phone. I think it weighs 7 ounces. It's a pretty heavy phone. I like the heft on it. I don't like. There's a couple things that now looking. After 24 hours, I can tell you it doesn't have USB Type C. Not a big deal, but I wish it had it. It has this big chin on the bottom. I wish it didn't have it, but it has it. Doesn't have NFC. I wish it had it. Doesn't have it. Other than that, I think uh, it's good. Wireless charging, not a huge deal. I'm saying with a 5,000 milliamp battery, you shouldn't be worried about USB Type C or wireless charging because it's going to last. Just get guaranteed to last you all day. So far, I've been going pretty hard on it. Like I said, using GPS and all that, and I'm just now getting at 80%. I think I took it off at 6, or I took it off the charger at about 6. Let me show you. So let me see. Okay, so not too hard today. Not too hard. Let me see. 4 hours, 53 minutes off the charger, and I got like 2 hours and 12 minutes of on-screen time. Like I said, so there's probably a lot of processes running in the background. Phone should normally be tested, I would say, like the third day, start a battery test and see how that goes. But yeah, that's what I got right now for 5 hours off the charger and 2 hours of on-screen test. So that's about right. I took it off at 6. Okay, let me see what else. Mark Garcia was good morning. Let me see. T Hoops says for $200, the phone is beautiful and seems to perform well. It does perform well. I mean, it's not a speed demon. If you think it's gonna, if you put it up side by side to, like, say, the iPhone or the OnePlus or even the S9 Plus, even the G7, it's probably not going to be fast, like opening apps and moving through. It's probably not going to be, but it's going to do the job. And I think for people, for a lot of people out there that don't want to spend $1,000 or $500 or even $300, um, they see this phone and it has it's going to have what they really need and what they really use, which is a big screen, good speaker, good cameras. You guys seen the cameras. Hey, huge shout out to T Hoops for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that, brother. But you guys seen my channel where it's a nice phone. It's gonna have everything that a user would want. And, an average user, I would say that a lot of people still today don't use NFC. A lot of people today, they still don't use wireless charging. I mean, it doesn't get used a lot, even though just us techies that we enjoy that because we know about it. A lot of people don't even know about it. There's people still using flip phones. So a person that's coming from another Android phone and wants to upgrade to something just because they saw the big screen, and it's gonna have a huge battery. So this phone right here has a lot of positives, and here's the positives: it has a big screen, 720p. Even though it's not high resolution, it's a good screen. You can view a lot of media content. It has a great build. It has a huge battery. Good cameras. I mean, cameras are pretty good. I made the video yesterday. You guys could check it out for yourselves on the camera footage that I took. It also has, like I said, a big battery, good cameras, a big screen, bare bones stock Android, which is pretty fast and fluid, and it has a real good speaker too. The speaker on the top is good. The GPS the GPS on here is real good too. I just tried it. Like I said, I went pick up my package. So the GPS is good. A lot of people mainly going to use GPS. Like if you use a phone, if you get a phone, you're mainly going to focus on GPS, big screen, battery life, and the cameras. I think those are like the key points to an average user. It's going to be the big screen, big battery, good battery life, and a headphone jack. So things like that. Because if you don't have a headphone jack and you forget your headphones or you forget the stupid dongle, you're not going to be able to use it. So 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, even though people are saying it's thing of the past or whatever, I don't think it's a thing of the past. There's still stores everywhere that sell headphones. If you go out and you forget your headphones, you can walk into a gas station and pick up 3.5 millimeter headphone. If you go walk into Walmart, you can Arab store, you can walk into a convenience store, dollar store. They all sell headphone jacks or the headphones, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So as a convenience thing, I think this phone touches on a lot of the things that people would want. And me personally, I think it checks a lot of things. Let me see if I got more questions. Big House Productions. I like the look of the device. That's the first thing that captivated me. So if the phone is ugly, like if the phone is not, it looks like a regular phone, and you're somewhere, like if you go to T-Mobile right now and you just pass by this phone and it was black, you probably wouldn't even look twice. But since it's that ocean blue, you did this. You look twice because that ocean blue got you. So this is one of the reasons why, this is one of the reasons why I picked up the phone. I think the ocean blue is a color that you don't see a lot. So the phone pops. The phone pops. So I'm rocking it without a case, and my wife even picked it up. She said, "Ooh, what is this?" So she picked it up just to check out the color. So the ocean blue looks boss. So yeah, this phone definitely has a lot of things that average user would want. And I like the fingerprint reader with the Motorola logo. It's a little added touch there. I think it looks good. I think Motorola did it good right there. Han Solo, dang man, I'm turned off to T-Mobile. I'm off to T-Mobile to get one. Go get one, man. Han Solo, I can't wait till you get one. I need you to come back and drop a comment on a later, or let me know. Maybe we can do a live stream together, man. And I want to know your thoughts on it. Anybody who's in here right now who has this phone, want to get together later, or later about 6 o'clock Eastern time, and we can do a live stream together. I love to hang out with T Hoops, Everyday Tech, because I know Everyday Tech has his. I saw his. Damn, he pointed out something real good. Big House Productions pointed out something very, very important. Not very important, but something real nice, which is this phone, for those people that hate the notch, that don't want nothing to do with the notch. This phone doesn't have a notch. It has a big chin, but no notch. The phone is just beautiful, man. I mean, it is. I can't deny it. I like the blue. Like my favorite color is blue, and this is like an ocean blue. Um, did you say it was better than the Moto G6 Play? I haven't had the Moto G6 Play, so I can't say if it's better or not because I haven't had it. I had the G6. I could tell you it's comparable to the G6 as far as performance goes. And I think the G6 may be a little bit snappier, but it's like minimal. But I haven't had the G6 Play. I had the G6 Plus. And the G6 Plus is definitely the top dog when it comes to the G6. Smart Decision says the E4 Plus was 100 and the E5 Plus is 200 for basically the same, but the outside. It's the way it goes sometimes. You want a different phone that looks different, you got to pay to play. But this is the only color. I believe all the other carriers have black or gold, I think. The only color right here, this ocean blue, it's only available on T-Mobile as far as carriers go, as far as I know. Gregory Geraldo, what's going on? Tony, how much is the phone? The phone is $225 on T-Mobile. $225. It's cheaper in with other carriers. Like I think all the other carriers have it cheaper. I'm not too sure about AT&T or Verizon, but Cricket Wireless, Metro PCS, and what's the other one? Boost Mobile, I think, have it for a cheaper price if you pour it over a number or something like that. You have to check it out. You have to do some search, Google it, and check it out. But T-Mobile has it for $225, and it's a good phone, man. So far, haven't had no issues with it other than that glitch, which only lasted like 6 seconds. I tried to recreate it, never came back again. So maybe it's something that I don't have to worry about, but I'll keep my eye on it. If I see it again, you will definitely see another video of me talking about it. But so far, no complaints, man. No complaints. This phone is pretty good, pretty snappy. GPS on point, battery on point so far. Screen is on point. Cameras are on point. Let me see what else. A speaker, boom, on point. So there's not a lot of complaints right now. I like the big screen size, 6 inches. I like big phones. It doesn't feel too bad in the hand. Maybe with a case, it'll probably be a little bit bigger. Right now it feels comfortable. It's like real comfortable right now to hold. With a case, that may change. It may feel a little bit bigger, but it's kind of reminds me now that I'm looking at it of the G6 Plus as far as the size. The G6 Plus. I think the G6 Plus had a fingerprint reader right here, but I think it's the identical size. I think it is. I'd have to go back on one of my videos and check it out, but I think it's like the identical size, and maybe the cases would have fit. I don't know if I have any cases. I have to go look. But yeah. Art Dog says Metro PCS doesn't have it. Oh, Well, my bad. Does the fingerprint work for apps? Yes. Gregory Geraldo, the fingerprint does work for apps. Let me show you real quick. Let me see. It works for the T-Mobile app. It works for my banking app. It works for Amazon. It works for a bunch of apps. So yeah, it does work for the apps. Definitely. I was going to show you my banking app, but I didn't want to show you my information. Um, Boost Mobile has phone for 130 for the win. 130, I think it's if you port in the number. I may be wrong. Bill Jones says screen working again. The screen was always working, Bill. It just glitched out for like 6 seconds. Shout out to Bill Jones. Smart decisions. I like it, but it's like we are getting played to pay. But yeah, they know we will get it. Well, at least it ain't hundreds of dollars, man. Like the iPhone's really getting people, man. The iPhone paying like I think $1,200 for the 256 gig is crazy, man. When you can get like cheap budget Android phone and basically does the same thing. It's probably not going to be as fast as the iPhone, but it'll get the job done. Um, Same thing goes with the S9, and same thing goes with OnePlus. This phone gets the job done just like those devices do. It may take what 2 seconds slower or 3 seconds slower. Is that worth $300-$400 more? I don't know. Think about that. Geraldo says the E4 Plus has issues when I power off the phone and the power back fingerprint don't work. That sucks, man. Luis Juarez, what's going on? What's the resolution? The resolution is 720p, but it's 720p. If you didn't know, you would think it's 1080p. It looks real good. It's a pretty good display, especially when you're watching YouTube videos. It looks crisp to me. But I'm old. My eyes are old, but it looks good. Let me see what we got here. I got my camera going off in the background. So I got a bunch of cameras around my house for security, and I paired it with this. It looks real good. I'll show you. Let me see if I can show you. Every time someone looks, here's where the fingerprint. You use the fingerprint to unlock it. So that's one right there. A bunch of apps work with the fingerprint. Yes. I got the Arlo. It'll actually do a live. So let me see if it's going to show you right quick. You can see it does. This is where I'm at. I'm in my car, and this is live footage. So this is my camera. I got a couple cameras around, and on my for some reason, I had the same application on my Moto G6, and it would always buffer, stop, buffer, stop, buffer, stop. So I don't know. It's not doing it with this one. So this is a win right here. When it comes to my Arlo, I got my Arlo cameras all set up, and this one it seems to work a little bit better. I don't know what it is, but I had an issue with the Moto G6. It would freeze up and buffer. It would open up the app just fine, but when I would play it like the live stream footage, it would buffer, stop, buffer, stop. This one's not doing it. That one always did it. I don't know what it was. So this one's not doing it. So I'm kind of this. That's like it's one of my main apps that I use all the time. So I always test my main apps first. If I got an issue with my main apps that I use all the time, I probably won't keep the phone. I'm gonna be straight up honest because the whole purpose of me getting the phone, it's got to work for me personally. So if my apps crash or my apps are not working on a certain particular phone, I'm gonna let you know, and I probably won't keep the phone. But one thing that I haven't used that a lot of people use is Snapchat. I got it on my phone, haven't used it, so maybe I should do it live right here and see how the face detection uses those what do you call them? I forget what they're called. Let me log into Snapchat real quick, man. Log into Snapchat. I can remember my password. Looks like it's going through. Let's see. I got so many passwords, and the good thing about it, I always try not to restore, for that simple fact that I always can remember my passwords. So every time I get a phone, I do it. I always do a fresh startup, a fresh start on the phones. I forget what you call that. I try not to do a backup or a restore. So yeah, I got my password. There it is right there. It's working. Um, there it is, Snapchat. You can see it's working pretty good. Let me see if I could lock my face in to the widgets or to whatever those things are called. I forget what they're called. Metro PCS needs to add the E5 Plus and the Huawei 7 or Mate SE. I don't think the Huawei devices will ever get on carriers, to be honest. I don't think the Huawei devices, I don't think they'll make it to the carriers, man. You got companies like Apple and Samsung that's kind of blocking that. So I don't know. Did you boom and grow in Chicago? What? Smart decisions? Oh, was I born and grow in Chicago? Just wishful thinking. So yeah. So Snapchat does work. Let me go ahead and see if I can see some snaps real quick.
But I need a plane. It's the only thing I have for the outdoors.
Snapchat's working pretty good. Also my other app that I use a lot is, what's it called? Marco Polo. If you guys use Marco Polo, I'm on Marco Polo a lot, man. I mean, I go back and forth with Marco Polo, and Marco Polo works pretty good on here. It's not the fastest loading, but it works pretty good. And that's the same thing that goes with the face filters is the word I was looking. Let me see if the face filters work. Face filters. Oh, my Moto G6, the sound record on my videos was extremely bad. Apparently, there is a design fault as the whole G6 range has it. I had the G6 and I didn't experience any of that. I thought the G6 was microphones was fine. The G6, the Moto G6. Hey Tony, Big House Productions. Hey Tony, how is the screen brightness while riding out? That's pretty good. I think it was I think I mentioned something about it in my video where I was riding my bike and I had my sunglasses on. I couldn't see the screen. But once I took the sunglasses down, I could see the screen pretty good. So I would say that visibility, outdoor sunlight, I don't know about direct sunlight because I didn't test that. And yesterday was like overcast. The screen is bright enough. I'll turn it up right now. Maybe you guys can check it out. Right now it's halfway. It's halfway. It's been halfway. And look, it's pretty. It seems pretty bright. Let me go ahead and turn off. Go to display, and I got adaptive brightness turned on. I'm going to disable that, and then I'm going to turn the brightness. I'm going to crank it all the way up. Boom. I would say it's very bright. So there it is, all the way turned up. Brightness. I'll show you guys. Brightness cranked up all the way. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. It's probably not the brightest, but it's pretty good. Let me crank it back down. I think it does good with the brightness. That's a good question. I'm going to have to come back on another video for that one. I like adaptive brightness, so it does what does. The surrounding light, it'll dim and it'll get bright. It'll dim. Let me see. Art Dog says, missed the start. Did Tony's screen issue clear up? Okay, Art Dog, the issue that I had only happened for like 6 seconds. Hasn't happened again. I try to replicate what I was doing, which I was on Twitter and taking videos and photos and all that good stuff. Hasn't happened again. So I don't know if that was just a fluke. I don't know if that was. It could have been Twitter app closing out. It could have been something. But as soon as the screen went black and I touched it and it lit back up, it was clear. It was to normal. So it was just like a 6-second thing. I tried to record it with my OnePlus 6. I ran inside to grab it, and when I came out, as you saw in the video, you saw a little bit of it, and then it cleared up pretty quick. So yeah, screen is pretty good, man. I like the screen, man, and I like. There's a lot of cool features on it. I like the, what is it? Chop for the flashlight. I like that. I like the camera. You twist, get the camera going. Those are useful features, man. I like that. I like that about Motorola, man. Um, Notification light is something probably I don't think this has. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't think this has a notification light or LED. I don't think it does because I don't think any of my other Motorola's have it. They have this so that when you pass by it, let me see if I can do it. When you lay it flat and you either move your hand in front of it or you raise it up, it'll display your notification. So it doesn't have LED notification lights. Not these new Motos. So Big House Production says it looks bright enough. Okay, Art Dog says, if you do another review, can you play a YouTube video on it? I want to get better idea of this one. Okay, I'll do that right now. Speaker's good, man. The speaker's not the best, but it's in a good spot, better than the bottom. And the sound is coming right at you, and it sounds good. I think it sounds good. Let me go ahead and play another video real quick. Let me see. I'll play this one. The sound is probably, you're not going to get the sound right because I got my microphone over here. You know, microphone.
What is up, guys? Tony here, Positive Tech Reviews in the building. Front-facing camera, 8 megapixels. It's recording at its highest setting, which is 1080p, 30 frames per second. There's no stabilization.
I'll go down to some photos that I took. It's hard to show you over live stream because one, I got my microphone over here and I'm using my MacBook to record this, so it's probably not giving you the best view right now. But take my word for it, the video content on here, video consumption, especially like YouTube or watching movies, is good. Headphones, I've used my Apple EarPods, and that's the headphones that I've been using, and the sound is good. I mean, it's not like I'm not an audiophile or nothing like that, but the sound coming out of them is pretty good. I can listen to the content. I listen to music. Got the FM radio built in, so that's a good thing. It's got a lot of good things. How long have I been on? I've been on for a while, 50 minutes. We're gonna run it down to probably an hour. Any questions you guys have on the Moto E5 Plus? This thing is nice. I like it. I like the color, man. It's nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and install this. Should I open this? I'm gonna open this right now. Since I'm here, I'm gonna leave. Well, I'm gonna make another video, a proper video for this one, and I'll show you. I probably won't be recording the install because come on, who doesn't know how to install tempered glass screen protector? But I'm gonna show you what's inside this box on my next video, and I'll have links to it. $7. No, I think it's like $8. You get 3 tempered glass screen protectors, and they're pretty good screen protectors. The touch sensitivity is real good and everything. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream. Can it be unlocked? This phone right here? Yes. If you buy it, paid in full, all you have to do is wait 40 days. You have to use it on T-Mobile for 40 days, and they'll unlock it for you. Or you can do what I did, which is you contact T-Mobile on Twitter. I contacted them on Twitter, and I told them that I needed it unlocked because I was going overseas, and they unlocked it for me, man. I think that was an iPhone. They unlocked the iPhone for me, and I didn't even buy the iPhone on T-Mobile. I bought it on Swappa.com, so that was crazy. But they did it for me. So shout out to T-Mobile support on Twitter. They take care of me. Let me see. Got to get some work done. I'll hit you up when I get off and get the phone. Mike Hawk, what's going on? How thick are the screen protectors? That's a good question. Stay tuned to my next video, and I'll probably have that all that information for you. I'm going to end this video here, this live stream. Please answer. I'm not sure. I don't see anything. You can go on Amazon and check them out. Omilton tempered glass screen protectors. I'm not sure how thick they are until I open it, and I'm going to open it when I make my video here in a second. It's pretty good company. I haven't had any issues with it, any kind of bubbles or nothing. These are real easy to put on. They come off. They stay on pretty good. They come off. They're hard to take off sometimes. You got to really dig in there to get them off. What did you do overseas? Where? Okay, let me answer Mike Hawk real quick. Unlock. If you're looking for an unlock for this phone, you have to pay. It has to be paid off in full, and you can contact T-Mobile on Twitter, or you can just wait for 40 days, and then you can, on these phones right here, I believe they have this app right there, which is called Device Unlock. So you tap on there. Once your phone is fully paid off and you've been using it for 40 days, all you do is come here to this app and you press permanently unlock. You press it, and it'll check. It'll go out and check, see how long you've been on their service, and see if the phone's been paid off, because the IMEI will be taken down, and then it'll unlock the phone. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to pay for it or nothing. You just go right to this app. I'll show you again. It's called, once again, I'll repeat, phone has to be paid off in full, and you have to have had at least 40 days of usage on T-Mobile, and then you go to this app. It's called Device Unlock. You tap on it, and then you got two options: permanently unlock, temporary unlock. You can temporarily unlock it, I think, for a month, then it'll lock back up. You can do this, I don't know how many times, but if you want to permanently unlock, you have to meet those requirements, which is have it paid off and been using it on T-Mobile for at least 40 days. That's it. Simple as that. Nothing else. For an iPhone, it's a little bit different. It doesn't have that app. So you can go straight to T-Mobile. T-Mobile help support on Twitter, and you can contact them via that way, and you can tell them, you give them your information, your IMEI, and they will look into your account and make sure that the phone is paid off. The phone has been on their service for 40 days, and they'll unlock it for you. I had an iPhone 10 and picked it up on Swappa. I used it for 40 days. I contacted them. They took care of me. Simple as that. I love the LG Stylo 3 Plus. Jason Kalinsky, what's going on? Shout out to Jason Kalinsky. Haven't seen you before on any of my streams. Hope you subscribe. Anyways, guys, huge shout out to everybody that joined the stream. Let me give shout outs real quick. Shout out to Wesley Jr. He's been consistent on my channel. Sean also, G1, TG. Shout out to I keep saying Deuce. Shout out to T Hoops Tech and More Reviews. He's a strong supporter of my channel. I'm a strong supporter of his channel. You guys check out his channel. He's got some pretty good content on there. He has all the devices, the popular devices. G1, shout out Juan Carlos. Shout out to Manny Bug, Phone Tech at Work. Everybody knows Alan. He also has some awesome content on his channel. Check him out. Robert Allen, Reynaldo Gonzalez, Han Solo 1911. Can't wait till you get your phone. Mighty Toast, she's also supporter of my channel. I see her on a lot of my streams. Smart Decisions. Huge shout out to you. As to your question, yes, I'm from Chicago. I was born there. Let me see. Pretty Girl 44. Shout out to her. Mark Garcia, I think I already counted. Big House Productions, huge thumbs up. Everyday Tech, he also has a YouTube channel. You guys can check him out. He has the Moto. He actually has the Moto E5 Plus right now. Seen it on his channel this morning. So go check his thoughts on it. I'm gonna probably close this or finish this here and then go to his channel and check out his thoughts on the Moto E5 Plus. You see who else? Gregory Geraldo. Shout out to Gregory for joining the stream. Bill Jones, another supporter of my channel. He's always on my live streams where he tries to catch my live streams live. Shout out to him. You see Luis Juarez. Shout out to him. Art Dog. Huge shout outs. Let me see. I guess that's everybody. Julian Smith. Huge shout out for joining the live stream. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. And I'll catch you guys on another live stream. Hold on, I got a $5 super chat donation from Big House Productions. Shout out to Big House Productions for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. Super chat donations, they're always here. Let me see. Another shout out to Acha. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Another supporter of my channel. Mike Hawk, I've never seen you before, so hopefully you subscribe to my channel. Don in the building. Don's another no screen gate on this one. This one, it was just a glitch, I think. It hasn't happened again, so I'm not too concerned. Don. Jason Kalinsky, huge shout outs. Mike Hawk. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share this video out too. Let people know that the Moto E5 Plus is at T-Mobile by sharing this video out. And huge shout out to Big House Productions for $5 super chat donation. I appreciate that. And we're almost at 1 hour. I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. It's fun hanging out with you guys. I like to interact. That's why I do this. Especially, I like making the videos, but I love interacting with the viewers, man. I like that more than anything else. It's fun to make videos and give you guys my thoughts on it, but when I have interaction, like people in the chat commenting and asking me questions, like, does the fingerprint sensor support apps? Is the battery life good? I like all those questions. I like answering them. I like the interaction. Anyways, guys, he just did. Anyways, guys, so make some noise, people. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to Mike Hawk, new subscriber, hopefully. Hopefully I'll see you more on my live streams. We have now hit the 59-minute mark, or almost an hour in, and I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. It's been awesome, man. T-Hoops, can't wait till you get your device. I'm going to send everybody over there to check out your channel. Check out T-Hoops and more, T-Hoops Tech and more reviews. He also is going to be picking up this device. So here we have it, guys. Moto E5 Plus in the building. Spectacular phone, spectacular color, spectacular price. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.